Every tree draws its strength from its roots. For a tree to grow to its potential, it needs fertile soil, the right amount of water, and strong roots. The same is true for our family tree. The mossy oak tree is our logo, but is also a symbol of who we are. In this episode, we follow Gary Davis and his kids on their family farm that goes back generations. Welcome to Mossy Oaks Family Tree.
You know, everybody has their own little corner of the world. This one's ours. My wife's dad bought this place back in around 1965. Bought it just to be able to get out of town and come out here and relax and enjoy what he had out here. He worked on it. It was just a piece of dirt. He planted, pecan trees up there about 12 acres. He built the lake, stocked it with fish, and they enjoyed it while they was there. And then me and my wife got married, and we got to enjoying it out here with him. Was coming out here on the weekends and staying and cooking and just enjoying it out here. And then in, I think it was 85, he passed away, and then me and my wife took care of it. We had kids, and we started coming out here and raising the kids out here. And
growing up, I grew up out here until I was about 3 or 4 years old, and just on a little piece of property on the back side of this camera right here. And my grandmother used to live here in this house. So growing up out here, it was great. It was great childhood memories of me and all the dogs that we used to have running around here, enjoying the land, fishing with my dad, enjoying the outdoors with my mom and my grandmother and all the family that we have.
I grew up coming out here to the lake every single weekend. I can think back so many times to coming out here fishing with my buddies on the weekends, or helping my dad cut grass or bush hog or plant food plots, whatever the case may be. So much of my childhood, anytime I think back on my Rolodex through my life, a lot of those memories happened out here. Again, I can think back many, many times growing up, different things that have happened. I remember one time growing up, we decided to fish for catfish in the lake, threw out some jugs and ended up catching a few catfish. And I remember, whenever you're a kid, your memories are just kind of magnified. And I remember catching a catfish on the jug, and the catfish, I remember taking the picture beside my dad's friend, and the catfish was as long as I was. It was pretty cool. And as I kind of grew up and started the filming thing, I really cut my teeth out here. I can think back on so many times that I came out here just to film deer. I wouldn't even take a weapon with me. I can think back to the first doe and little spike that I filmed the second or third afternoon that I'd had in my first video camera. And it really was a special place that kind of, in my own little career, kind of helped me get started.
We pretty much raised our kids there in town, but we would come out here on the weekends and let them grow up. And so over the years, they played sports. As time went on, they got to be about 15, 16 years old. It was time for them to go out and make a little bit of money. And Carsey Young hired Justin up there at the warehouse when he was about, he was probably 16 years old. And he was going to school, playing sports, and still able to work and earn his own money. Then Jody come along. He had the camera fever. He loved the video. Cuz seen some of his video, and then Cuz, hired him up there to video, and all that went on, and I was still working at the Columbus Air Force Base, and I retired in '07. I come to work with Toxie, farm on his land and stuff, and we ended up, all three of us are working up there. We've been there for, kids have been there 15 years. I've been there about 12, so all my kids are still here, and the kids are here, the grandkids are here, and they come out. And it's got to be where we all come out here and work over time, when they got opportunity to come out here on the weekends and work. It's not really work. I mean, it's just it's just a place to come and enjoy it, kind of wind down.
I know Grandpa Gable, whenever he originally bought this, probably never envisioned that it would come to mean so much to so many different people, but that's exactly what it's done through the years. It is just such a special place to each and every one of us. Again, it's 35 acres. It's not a ton of land, but man, I think everybody needs their own corner of the world, and this is ours. Money can buy you a lot of things in life, but it can't buy you this. This is something that no amount of money would any of us ever take to sell this piece of land. That's how much it means to us all.
It's kind of come full circle from growing up out here to coming out here with my dad whenever we moved away from here, and now getting to bring my wife and my kids out here to enjoy what I, get to call home.
This is our little getaway, and you don't have to have thousands of acres to come out here and enjoy it and hunt on it. We're able to hunt on this 36 acres, and it's just a joy to come out here and just enjoy the land, and make it better. Make it better for your kids, make it better for your grandkids. 60 years later, it's come full circle. We have 4 generations here. Improvements, enjoyment, and what more can you ask for right there? And hopefully, it'll continue, and go on and on and on, so we're just building something here that hopefully it'll continue.
At Mossy Oak, our family tree is the most important aspect of who we are. Taking the time to nurture and care for that tree makes the foundation for strong roots. As the old saying goes, you reap what you sow.